So a few months have passed, and I can now get vet grinding, which I want. Which I want, not want. Which I want because it's a good technology. It's gonna give me more land morale, more supply limit, and new camera units. Yeah. So now I know that my game is definitely broken because it didn't give me the pop-up. That's weird. Can you make the pop-ups somehow disappear? Maybe they all turned off somehow. There was a setup for it somewhere.
Yeah, where is it?
Menu, ledger, history. Triggered modifiers. No.
No. Okay, I found it.
What is it?
So just above the map at the bottom right, there's a little message thing. You want that open,
Okay.
and then filter messages. It's one of the flags.
Wait. I don't have it. Hold on. In the bottom right, there's chat. Oh wait, bottom right. Trigger modifiers, history, ledger, menu.
No, it's further up.
This? Country modifier, rival announced. Is that it?
Yeah, and then there's little flags there that come out as well. There's like 4 little buttons.
Okay.
Like a person. I think you want to click on them. I think you can do it in there.
Message filter settings.
Ooh, plague. Why plague?
Best guess. Okay. Oh, well, I have to do it. I have a event. Encroachment of the arm of the emirs. Oh. It's hard to monitor everyone everywhere, all the time, and the boundaries between individual land properties are often grounded in old traditions or documents written when the landscape may have looked quite different. For someone with the right resources, this can be exploited. A number of prominent emir families have used their considerable influence in Fez to get away with expanding their properties considerably. If we want to protect the property of the state, we must act soon. Let it slide. The influence of the emirs increases by 18.8%. Or demand the land to be returned. Jabal Surges nobles organizing. Local unrest plus 10%. Emirs lose some of their loyalty. Do I want them to gain influence? No, influence is 56%. I guess that's quite high. Okay. They are demanded. But anyway, the reason why I started this is twofold. We're gonna get Royal Mamluk Cavalry or the Jinnat Light Cavalry. The Jinnat Light Cavalry. The Crossbowmen or Guzad Infantry, that's better. And we can now build cannons, I guess. But do I want an additional merchant or not? That's the question. What does the technology give me instead? It gives me white chips. Okay, well, I want that more. But we struck a deal with Mr. Skududulos. I will give him a loan, and he's gonna use it to repay his trouble. And my justification for that is that I'd rather him stop the Turkish Empire that's growing quite a lot. Did you know saw that they got parts of Greece in the last war? They're growing faster than I want them to. So it's in my best interest to do that as well. Conquer Langhuat? Where the hell is that? Samara. Oh, the game wants me to go into war against Avras. It's Berber and Sunni. I think I can do that. So I'm gaining about 3.18 gold per turn now. And what was the... You said you need like 250?
Yeah.
So once I get to 250, I'm gonna offer it to him and he'll repay me in kind by 6% loan. Which is better than the 10 he's getting right now. So that should do it. So we'll see you either then or when something else happens. One thing that I have noticed is that I'm trying to get a claim on Salora, on one of the Canary Islands, and of course on Hafseed. So Mr. Skulululu has a strategic decision to make.
Yeah. I'm planning the next war, because obviously I'm in a perfect state. The country is definitely stabilised now, I swear. Teke has no allies. They're one province minor. I can easily beat them. But if I take that, my aggressive expansion is going to be huge, meaning I won't be able to go toward Germian for quite a while. Or I can go toward Germian, which will be a harder war. They have no allies, but obviously they'll be a lot stronger. But I might be able to link up.
Do you want my opinion?
Yeah, go on.
Go with Teke. The province is way more valuable than anything you can get if you try to link the territory with Saruhan. And even if you got Tira, Aydin and Urla together, it's not as valuable as Antalya. So I'd go with Teke. But it's up to me, and I think getting 3 provinces is way more harsh on the expansion than getting just 1.
Yeah.
But it's just my opinion. Like, you can do whatever you want, but I would go with Teke.
We'll see.
Someone pausing.
Yeah.
The news from me are as follows. Our original target is gone. There's no Granada anymore. It's just Castile, which kinda sucks. I would like it to not be that way, but obviously it is. So what the hell can I do about it? Other than that, we're doing fine. We're starting to rake in money. We had a event that actually lowered our production efficiency, but yeah, what do you do? We're almost at the light ships now, which I'm gonna use because when I checked the trade, we have only 25% on the Barbary coast, which is weirdly low. But on Maghreb we have definitely a good situation going on, so I could, for the money that Mr. Skululus is gonna pay me on the loan interest, build some trade posts here, but I'm mostly interested in increasing my chunk of trade in the Barbary coast. And yeah, I can now like claim on Sawara, can't I? No wait, I can't. No, I can. On Figuk or Sawara, which is more useful. I guess Figuk. No, Sawara seems to be more valuable. I don't think it... Does it play any role, man? I think it doesn't, right?
What?
When you lay a claim to something, it's not easier to get or anything. It's just a claim for a war, right? The coring and stuff like that doesn't matter.
No, I don't think.
When we can check that theory, when we look on Sawara, it should show us now that we have a claim. First, some legitimacy in viewing this province as theirs. The claim is valid until June. Yeah, it does nothing. It does nothing. And we're very close in getting the Canaries and... Togurt? What? Oh! I didn't send the dude to Hafseed. I sent him to Togur. Well, we already have a... Well, let's go with Avras and Wanghuat when the next war strikes. Man, I hope this king lives forever. His son is an idiot. He has 204. Well, this king has 455. I have half a mind of introducing new favorite. What's the... Lose 40 legitimacy. What?
Oh wow.
40. Well, we have 95. National, but it lowers national unrest and everything. Hey, and we got a new technology. Warships.
New technology.
Yes. Which one did you get?
Military 8.
What was that? Late medieval tactics?
Yeah.
All the elements of the late medieval warfare are now present in our armies. Our generals have familiarized themselves with the weapons and tactics of the age and can drill our armies in tactics to match. Damn, increases combat with military tactics and infantry shock. I'm working on that, man. But I'm now getting warships. As shipbuilding developed, distinct types of ships emerged. Some hulls were faster, others could carry more cargo, while others were simply cheaper. Eventually this led to specialized forms of ships such as warships. So we increase naval maintenance but get naval morale, and finally the Doe Raider, which is a great ship. It gives, I think, yeah, it gives trade power 2, which is awesome.
Nice.
Which is awesome. And now I can do this and lay a claim. On which one? Ahinet or Tamaran? I'm gonna annex them anyway, so... let's go with Tamaran. And... oh god, they found our dude in Togurt. Not too bad then. Rebel uprising. You can see that most of the rebels no longer pose a threat, and we're working on lowering the unrest in Gafsa really fast, but there's still some unrest, and I could grant them autonomy, but I think that it's not gonna go up. 1.8%, and it's on 85, so they would have to be extremely lucky. And the Algerian separatists, blah blah blah, I'm not interested in them at all. And the overextension is soon to be gone. What about you, dude? Have you started the war?
No, I've got a truce. Just hang on with, and may have just slowed myself down.
Aren't you getting corruption? Because you have really uneven.
Yeah,
5, 7, 8.
I am. That's costing me a lot of money that I don't have.
6, 7, 8. I'm gonna. Yeah, I need to look into that too. I have 7. I have 6, 7, 8. That's also really bad. But still not bad enough. I'm trying to get the sale of public offices. I'm only interested in the second idea group, which we discussed it briefly with Mr. Skudoodles. I think I'm gonna get the economic ideas, but not sure yet. You know what you should get? You should get leave me alone ideas. That could work. And John, did Georgia fall apart?
It looks like it, yeah.
I think they were attacked by Shirvan. Well, that's bad news. That could have been your good ally. No, they're not.